Let's go.
Good morning. I'm just heading to the hospital. Yesterday I was just way too overwhelmed to vlog, but today is day 2 on vascular surgery, so I think it's gonna be good. Everyone here is super nice, so I am loving it. So I just scrubbed in on a AAA, which is one of my favorite things to scrub in on, and now I'm going to see a consult. So they actually have a policy here that does not allow cloth scrub caps in the OR. So I have this weird setup where I have a bouffant to cover my bun and then the scrub cap over top to keep the bouffant like from flailing around, but I feel like I look like a clown.
So I gotta be real with you guys. You look like f***ing clowns.
So finished seeing my consult, scrubbed into another OR, and now I'm going to another. So for all of our endovascular procedures, we have to wear lead, and this stuff is quite heavy. Not today, radiation, not today. Okay, the last surgery I just did, oh my god, it was so cool. I felt like I was, I don't know, living in the future or on Mars. It was this hybrid room which has like this angio setup with a C-arm, a giant TV screen, and then an operating table in the middle. I just could not believe what I was seeing. It was so cool. So I'm stuffing my face with this sausage roll before our next OR. Okay, time to finish lunch. Now I'm rushing back to the OR. No consults yet. I think this will be a fun operation. So this hospital, it has this beautiful courtyard, which I'm just sitting in, having some coffee, relaxing after a busy day. Today was like another fabulous day. I just love the surgeries. Anyways, I'm gonna head home now. It's 6:45 and I need to read up on some stuff for the OR tomorrow. So I ended up heading back to the hospital to sleep because this is my room that I have right now. I'm staying at a hostel, which is fine, and I saved a lot of money, but the air conditioning as advertised wasn't actually existent in this place, and it was so hot. So every day I have a piece of paper in my pocket where I just scribble down random notes, and then at the end of the day I transfer them into this Word document so that hopefully I retain some stuff and then I can refer to it in future. Just finished an EVAR case and now I'm heading up to ward to round on some more patients. So I'm just looking up some imaging results on a patient that I saw yesterday. Their CT angiogram should be up, showing what kind of options we have for blood flow for their lower limb. Okay, it is 7:20. I have been going all day. I have one more consult to see. My staff said I can wait till tomorrow morning, but tomorrow is just going to be chaos. We have a lot of ORs, so I'm just going to get it done tonight. Okay, I'm literally lost for the 12th time this week. Ooh, look at the sun. Okay, well, it looks a lot cooler with my eyeballs, but it's all red. Yeah, apparently my patient is at 4B. That means nothing to me. What building is 4B in? Where is 4B? How? I see all these signs, but none of them tell me where 4B is. This is the 4B cold team break room. This is the 4B meeting room. So I'm in the right spot, but none of these signs have arrows saying where to go. Okay, that consult was kind of depressing. It was a very upbeat person who has terminal cancer, which is one of the things that always makes me really sad. Anyways, I'm off to go check the OR slate for tomorrow so I can read up on the cases. So this is what a typical scrub station looks like. Over here we've got a chlorhexidine scrub. These are just brushes. This is like a liquid soap that you can use, or you can do an alcohol scrub. Okay, so a ruptured AAA is coming in. I'm so excited. Bad news for the patient, great news for my learning. Patient is unknown COVID, which is the case for most emergency surgeries, so I have got my N95. Okay, so I just got to scrub in on one of the coolest surgeries ever. Oh my god, it was a ruptured AAA, which is basically a death sentence, but so far our patient is still alive. It was the coolest surgery ever. We started with an endovascular approach and that all went well. And then after that, his abdomen was like really tense after the EVAR. So we did a full laparotomy. We just cut him open. There was blood everywhere. We cleaned out the blood. When I say we, I mean like I stood on the side and watched and like kind of helped with sponges and cut things. And then the two vascular surgeons like did the real work. But yeah, cleaned out all the blood, found the source of the bleeding, did a bit of an open aortic repair. And then by the end, the guy like looked like he might actually live, which is insane. We just surgically fixed someone's aorta, the blood supply to their like entire body. We fixed it. This guy, at the end, they were giving a report over like all the things that happened, and he was transfused something like 27 units of blood. That is, I feel like that just kind of explains the magnitude of what we just did. And my day's not even over yet. It's 7 p.m. and I'm going to go do another surgery. You know, surgery is tiring. I've been exhausted, but it's like moments like these that make it worth it. Also, like for context, I appreciate that this was probably incredibly stressful for my attending physician, but as a medical student, as someone who's just there to learn, from that perspective, this was the coolest thing ever. Anyways, I have to run to my next surgery, so I will check in with you guys later. Bye! Good morning! So today is Saturday. I slept in today and it felt so good. I am on call this weekend because I am trying to see as much vascular surgery as I can. So I don't have to be at the hospital super early. The surgeon's coming into round at 10, so I'm hopefully going to start around 8:30, 8:45 and see some of the patients that I've been following, and then we'll round together and it'll be a good day. So I'm just chilling in a call room, took a bit of a nap. I am so exhausted and I don't really have any good explanation as to why, but I'm gonna try and drink some coffee, and then I've got my laptop here, so I'm gonna read up on some stuff for next week. I remember in third year, one of the surgeons just told me, you know, you have to read like crazy. So I'm trying to read like crazy, but it's really hard. So I'm leaving hospital and I just saw a group of the vascular patients sitting outside talking to each other. I'm like, that is so cute. There's a little group of 4 of them. They're all sitting on like their walkers and on a bench, just chatting. They've clearly made some friends. Good morning, it's 8 a.m. We're starting the day off with an amputation. So it's now Sunday afternoon. Surgery went well this morning. We rounded on our patients, and now I have 2 direct admits to go look after. That's when patients are transferred to our hospital, so we have to kind of do all the paperwork, do like a full history physical and get them admitted. So that's gonna be my task for the next hour or so, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I literally just did 3 hours of paperwork, full histories and physicals, and got 3 patients admitted to the vascular ward. So that took my last brain cell. Now I'm gonna go have dinner and get ready for tomorrow. Just reading up on some amputations. I always thought losing your limb to an amputation secondary to vascular disease would be the worst thing to ever happen to a person, but this rotation has kind of taught me that there is a very broad spectrum in terms of how people handle amputations. Some people come in and they essentially are asking for an amputation, some of them begging. You know, some of them want an amputation despite other medical options and other surgical options that we can offer them. And the reason is because they're living in pain and they want that pain to end, and they know that they can have a good quality of life and decent mobility with a baloney amputation and a prosthetic. And then on the other spectrum, there's people that are not ready to have an amputation mentally, and they're not in the headspace for that, and they just get super depressed about their amputation. but in order to save their life and to save like half of their limb, to save their knee joint, we have to amputate in kind of an expedited manner. So it's very interesting to see. Good morning. Today is Monday. I'm just heading out to round with my attending to see all the patients that we had over the weekend. It's been a long, hard day, physically and emotionally. Any grain of self-esteem I had from the week before is gone. Good evening. So today I was once again reminded of how fragile my self-esteem is. I feel like there's a lot of like boomers that have the mindset that millennials just like don't know how to work hard because we were given gold stars for showing up and given participation medals, which is kind of true. And now I feel that manifesting as like every time I'm not told I did like a really good job, I feel terrible. That was today. I got neutral feedback and then nitpicky feedback, which isn't even that bad, and any feedback makes you a better clinician. But for some reason, it really hurt me. Anyways, today was a pretty good day. I got to see a ruptured popliteal aneurysm, so that was fun. And now I'm eating toast and soup. Good morning, it's another day. Less chaotic today, thank goodness, but I personally am starting to feel a little tired these days. So I'm just about ready to head out for the day. I went and stopped by the OR to write down what is on the slate for tomorrow. We've got a superficial femoral and popliteal artery angio and stenting, a right carotid endarterectomy, a femoral cut down and iliac stenting, and then a below knee amputation. So all the ones in green I've already like seen, consulted, rounded on the ward, so I kind of know them. First one I'll have to do like a more thorough assessment because they're a new patient. Hey, so I just finished my last day of vascular surgery. I'm just gonna drop off this thank you card and then I am out of here. So that's it for this vlog. Thanks for joining me and I'll see you in the next one.